Don't you wish your boyfriend was hot like me? Chi-Chi, do you want to move further away from the door so I can go over and close it and you won't run out before I get there? Hello? They moved my house around and now it's weird. It makes sense. Now the living room is also like the living room / playroom instead of having a whole room for the children to ignore and just cover the floor in toys. And then that room has a big table in it. The big table's moved and it's weird. It makes me feel weird. So I'm gonna tidy up all the mess that they made, moving everything around. Ugh. Chi-Chi, no, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Good girl. No, ow! 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 Sorry. Whoa. That's a new occupational hazard. Fucking hell. Ow. Right. Let me move my bin. And the recycling is here and it's going to get in the way there instead of in the way there. Now the bin's here. Round, like, fucking hidden. Visitors are just going to, like, leave rubbish all over the floor or some shit. 1 sec. Sorry, just went and answered the call. The call! So yeah, we're doing one of those things where Mike does a regular fucking thing that you should do anyway because he's a grown-up. They's a grown-up, she's a grown-up. I'm a grown-up. Fuck this. Let's just quickly turn off that tally. Oh no! It's opened hundreds of different remotes. There we go, we just need the one. Thank you. Go away. There we go. Because no one ever turns off the tally. Right. Anywho, what we're going to do, today's job, is to move board games from their previous home in the now living / playroom, move them into the dining / board game room. And hopefully by doing so, it will all feel a lot more normal to me and I won't physically recoil every time I'm in there. It's really weird. So yeah, and I'm talking to you because I'm going to talk about the games as I move them. And also there's a whole bunch of books that need to be moved. In general, a whole load of stuff needs to be moved. Yeah, little cat. Oh, I love you too. You good cat? Alright, we're going to move this big chair first so we can get to everything. I know they did this, and for yonks, the boss has been promising that she'll like spend time to get all the crap cleared off my desk, and you know what? In this recent thing, even more crap's on my desk. So besides like toys and books and sweet wrappers, is also now drills and fucking insoles. Why the fuck are there insoles? Now the little arcade machines. Now that's mine. That's fine. It's my desk. I can have that shit on there. And there's a 4K camera, which absolutely none of the shit that we've got on there will run a 4K camera at any decent frame rate, but you know. What do you think, Chi-Chi? Okay. So yes, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, you're going down here on top of this copy of Monster Hunter Flash Hunter Volume 1, which honestly I think is like a less good Monster Hunter manga. If only because it's harder to fucking find in English. I think my copy of Volume 2 is in German. That's always a risk when you're ordering off Amazon and you live in Europe. Coincidentally, we are still on that continent, despite what Nigel Farry thing would like you to believe. Okay, these are cloves. They can get out my way. There's a load of shite on the floor. Of course there's a load of shite on the floor. Right. So I guess pre-job number 1. Let's see how many sub-quests we find on our way to our main quest. Ooh. Fart. Ugh. So at some point, one of the children thought it would be a funny idea, clearly, to steal one of my bike reflectors. This one actually, well, it doesn't have any batteries in it, but it is a flashy light. A flashy light! Right, rubbish. What are we going to do with rubbish? The bin is fucking miles away. Right. Okay. So I think, therefore I stink, you guys can go in here. Toys can go in there. Bike part can go in the drawer on the desk where bike parts go. Because I still organise shit, even though it's covered in crap. You can go there. You, ball, can go over there. Rubbish. Like I say, Plazzy bag. So yeah, how are you? I was playing Dodonpachi last night. That's a really good game. I mean, it's kind of like it's a cave shooter, so it's like a cave shooter, and you can't really. The problem with cave shmups, in comparison to like. So when I've like played like one of the Aleste games, for example, like you can sort of, or when I was doing Earthian, like you can kind of play them on an easy mode, and just you can natter at the same time and talk about like the cool visuals and stuff. Cave, no. Easy mode, no. You're concentrating on where you are and where the shiny things are, and if there's enough shiny things on the screen for you to get a decent bonus by turning those shiny things into bonus. But it's really good. Like, awkward to really talk about visually, because, like, it's probably great, but because of the style of bullet hell that it is, you, okay, story cubes, story dice. Because of the kind of bullet hell that it is, you're paying attention to the bullets and you're paying attention to yourself, you're not paying attention to everything else. So, like, honestly, like, if you think about it, like, they're relatively, Dodonpachi in particular, like, the designs are relatively, like, they're intricate, but I think they're a little bit boring. It's all tanks and spaceships and stuff, but, like, not particularly, there's nothing wild and weird about it. Like, most of the bosses are just a spaceship, but bigger. It's like, it's almost always like the big, wide butt of a space cruiser or something. You know, nothing new, nothing particularly exciting, I think, visually speaking. But because of, like, the design work and how, especially that period, like, you know, Cave were a bit of a revolution in design because they were, like, one of the main people still doing regular shmups. Like, it's interesting to, like, the design is interesting, and, like, because it's just fluorescent bullets heading for your ship, and you're firing out, like, either your spread shot or your beam. Like, it's fine, like, the enemies don't actually matter, per se, but it just made me think, like, someone should just make a bullet hell where, like, the enemies are all just different cardboard boxes with, like, different pretend companies printed on the side. That's me. I know, it's a weird thing to think about. Oh, how fucking navel-gazy is this? Oh. Right, spare fan for the new PC that's still not set up after like a year. Oh, what's down here? Oh, a memo pad. Pre-scribbled in. That can go in the bin. That can go in the bin. Bit of plastic, guitar picks, they can go in the pocket. My guitars have all had to move. Because, you know, I had a place I could comfortably play guitar, and of course it's all been moved around. Oh, and like my 100-year-old harmonica that I've had since I was a kid, been broken by small people, so I'm not very happy about that. Which is a shame. I don't know how I'm going to fix it. If I'm going to fix it. If I can fix it. A new one is like 120 quid. It's only worth something to the people who know like what it is. Like, to me, it was a battered old harmonica from when I was a kid. But, like, turns out it's an antique. Who fucking knew? But they just don't... Why don't they make big, wide harmonicas like that? That's what I kind of... I found out, like, it was worth something. Because I'm like, all these harmonicas I'm looking at the manufacturer. And, like, they're, like, decent ones. But they're all... You know, that they're all in the style designed for American music. So they're all short little things designed to clip into a thing, so you go... But yeah, like, there's like a little bit where pins can go down, but I don't know what I'm going to do. And this is why putting the toy kitchen right next to the big glass wall, the big glass door, might be a bad idea, because I can't actually just chuck things there anymore. So it's something dense. I'm going to risk breaking the whole fucking thing. Oh, fun times. It's almost like I need a second person to back me up on the children should tidy up after themselves when they finish playing front. Christ almighty. I really don't want to be a stereotype, but I am very grumpy on that whole front. Because I feel like I spend my life tidying, and then meanwhile, someone else is just ignoring the children. When they're not doing the, you know, it's fine. Everyone brings different things to the table, and the stuff which just I can't do. You know. I get it, I do get it, but it is frustrating, and there are these frustrations, and those are valid, and those are normal, and it's fine to be annoyed, it's fine to be grumpy, but you're like, and I get that I have like my limitations, and she has hers, and, oh, okay, right, PVA glue. Let's put that far out of reach. I still don't get Labubu's, by the way. They are foul. One sec. Oh. If you're going to leave a coffee cup on the side, finish the coffee. Right, I need a dust. Side quest number 2. So I got this lovely extendy duster. And I think they're called magic dusters, they're just like microfiber dealies. But it's just so good. You just like vaguely hover near the dust or near the cobwebs and it just goes. All that messing around, and they're like disposable. I don't know if they're recyclable. That would be ideal, really. But oh, I'm sorry, mate. I thought you guys were dead. It's hard to tell which ones are dead ones and which ones aren't. I want alive spiders. so they can get rid of they can make dead flies, but let's quickly get this off. Dust the computer with my magic duster. Dust the computer. We're gonna sort you out one day, mate. Even though probably I'm gonna set up the Steam Deck as a desktop computer first. We're gonna set you up one day because you will be better for things like editing and things like, and probably better for recording. Okay, right. A few more little bits actually on the side there, but otherwise we might be about to take on the main quest. Right. Okay, right, permanent marker, cannot have that within reach of children. I mean, I know why it's here, but it could have gone away again. Because children are very good at finding pens and opening pens and drawing on themselves in pens. Right. Right, so and fridge magnet. You can go on the fridge later. Right. We are opened. Right, so I'm not going to touch the statues that we've got up here. We've got like miniature ones of Diana and a Psyche, because if any of you have read either the webcomic or the prose version of Exalted that we're working on at the moment, you might know that my wife is really into classics. Like really into classics, knows Latin kind of into classics. Right. So what we want to do, I think we're going to start with time stories. We're still actually so behind on that. We've only done 5 out of, was it 9? 9 total? 9 total. The one that comes to the base. We've done Marcy Case and Under the Mask, Prophecy of Dragons, and Expedition Endurance. I think Lumen Fide is next. It's either that or Stellar Drive. Time Stories is really good. Worth playing if you can. It's just quite cool card-based, like roleplay light kind of stuff, and it deals with lots of different genres. So the first one is like in an asylum, and then actually I don't want to spoil it. They're like the sort of thing where it's worth not spoiling them, but they have got different vibes. There's one in an asylum, and then there's one which is in a zombie apocalypse, and then one which is in ancient Egypt, and there's one which is high fantasy, which actually I quite liked, but my wife didn't enjoy that much. And there's one which is what's the fucking name of it? It's an old Lovecraft story. Horror of Antarctica? But it does a really cool thing with the time travel mechanics. It's genuinely really clever. And then we haven't done the rest. But from the guessing, I'm going to guess one Spanish Inquisition, then we've got Stellar Drive, which is like going to be old Hollywood, I'm guessing? There's a reel on there. Madame? Don't know, maybe like, I don't know. Brotherhood of the Coast is going to be pirates, isn't it? I think that's the whole of the first season. I don't think you can get them anymore. 4 of them are still sealed. But we will play them. It has like single-use items, like proper single-use items, as in like, if you had it at a board game cafe, it would be broken for future playthroughs. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with breaking stuff. I like to keep stuff. You need a dust. Should have kept the dust. Might need a proper wipe. No, I think you're okay. Might need to get another head for this duster though. Yeah. Wipey, wipey, wipey. So good. Good game. Right, let's get these. Doesn't tell me the order, but I vaguely remember most of it. Put the sealed one first. Do the ones we've done first, because I remember what order they're in, and I think if we're going to have them up there, I want them in order. Oh, fucking hell, that's so good. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Do buzzy buzz. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, right. Of course. Halfway through our main quest, we have a new subquest, which is shite all over the shelves where I'm meant to be moving stuff. Right. I don't know where the Dragon Balls are going to go. Right. Ow! That hurt! Christ! Oh. I just tried to move a box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards onto the top of the cupboard because my wife doesn't want to see it. She has decided that a load of my stuff is not, like, aesthetically matching the same as all the rest of the stuff, and I get that. However, I just dropped it onto my hand that was holding all the Time Stories things, and I just smashed the ends of my fingers. They're okay, it's not that bad, but it hurts and I'm grumpy. Okay, right. Okay. No, it's not my people back here. Okay. Alright. Right, what I want to do, I'll put that there. I'm going to put these at the side. And what I'm going to do, put them like that. Put the next one to play there. Because that's the next one to play. We might have to... Oh, we're just going to start again, aren't we? Right. 5 of them, I think I can then stack on top. Yeah. Cool. Right. Oh, there's going to be a lot of clipping here. I don't have any game to take off, so you're just going to have to deal with all the clatter. I'll try and move it further away next time. Right, let's get the other 3. Why am I doing this in such a stupid way? 3 big boxes in one hand. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Right. Put you over here. I'll do a minimum amount of clipping. They're not perfect. Right. And what we'll do, we'll put you there. Oh, it's not perfect. That almost like fit perfectly like that, but one of them can't do it, so it's not. Oh, you're so close to being really efficient. Oh well, to keep at it. Right. Oh. Camptown racists sing this song. Doo-da, doo-da. Camptown trees track plasmas long. Oh, the doo-da day. Don't know why that's in my head. Right. So. Why is Macho Women with Guns here? I thought I'd sold that to Brett. Brett, if you're in the current rotation of people listening to this, do you want a copy of Macho Women with Guns? It's a module for D20 Modern where you are macho women with guns. It's really misogynistic, but it's quite funny in the way that it is misogynistic. It's just a campaign setting where you are like ladies with big tits who have guns. Really dumb. Probably, because D20 system, so probably quite easy to modify into modern D&D or into Pathfinder. Probably easier for Pathfinder, actually, because Pathfinder is closer in terms of lineage to D20 Modern. D20 Modern was like D&D 3.5, wasn't it? I'm sure people who like kept up with D&D will know better than me. Right, so my thinking now is there's space in front of the Big Time Stories box. So let's put... Oh, what are we going to do with all the Eldritch Horror? Even like having like compressed that, we've got like everything for Eldritch Horror pretty much. I think we have everything. All the expansions. And that's in 4 boxes. And then the big one for Mansion of Madness. And then there's another one over there for fucking something similar. All the Dead of Winter and Doomtown and stuff. They're big boxes. Where am I going to put them? Right. Anyway, immediate thought. Time Stories is roleplay light. So we put some roleplay light stuff in front of that. But smaller boxes so you can see them. It'd be a nice display. That's my thinking. Do you think that's a good idea? I think that's a good idea. I think that's the idea we should go with. So I'm thinking Escape the Dark Castle. And that's tactics. That's Mysterium Park, maybe. We'll have a think. I'm going to put my Justice League Hero dice. That's fucking amazing. I want the other 2 sets. We've got Superman, we've got Batman. I want the Green Lantern and the Wonder Woman ones. It's really fun. And it's interesting because it's geared so much towards doing it as a team. So every like hero basically has a disadvantage against their own villains. Which is quite interesting, I think. I think it's interesting for them to have a weakness against their own villains, so it encourages you to put the Justice League together. Because, like, Batman's villains are prepared for Batman. So get Superman up there, and he's just the big fucking cannon. Superman's wild. It's like, he either does, like, ludicrous damage or nothing. It's good stuff. Right. I think the base stuff is in the base game box, but I'm not sure. Let's say we put it into 4 boxes. We've got everything. And even then, it takes up 4 fucking boxes. Right. I think. What we'll do... Right, you know what? I'm going to just pick up bits from lower down. Because the stuff I think will be like more likely to get played anyway. So like the next people over who are likely to play board games come over with 3 children. So you need stuff that you can't do something like Eldritch Horror, which takes like hours and hours and hours just in itself to do one game. You know? So because people are gonna get called away to do it with children. Oh. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. They can probably get away with staying up there for now, I think. Let's empty out these shelves, and then these shelves can be used for toys. Because there's no way you're going to use the very top shelves for toys. I don't want children climbing this. Ooh, a screwdriver. Well, that's good to know where the fuck that was. Bloody hell. Alright, we got Mad King Ludwig. And we'll get... Should we get some of the little ones while we're here? I keep meaning to play Pixel Tactics. Just a really lightweight half-hour game with dumb little pixel art. And I like pixel art. I like myself some pixel art. I like to do some pixel art. I wish I could do pixel art on a more regular basis. I like drawing tiny knights even though they look like shite. Oh, my little wizards. Oh, so good. I made in, I want to say Platigo. Really? I should get around to just sorting out a copy of Game Maker on something, on one of these systems I've got. But I made like quite a fun, like really basic level of a platformer, playing as a wizard and do fireballs to just fight things. And it was just quite fun to like play around with like toggling how the physics worked and so on. Platigo is really quite good for that, really. It is like it's like Mario Maker for PC, basically. I mean, there's probably a better one now, but that's the one I used. You can add your own like custom graphics, so I added a little wizard guy. That was really good. But he fucked up with the collision detection because of the way I drew him. Something was wrong. Something was wrong. You could go through certain platforms really easily just by wiggling. So, I don't know. Something was wrong, but it was something wrong with my custom tile set. That was really good. This is going to be really fucking long. Alright. My most awkward box. Magic the Gathering game night. I don't think I have all the rest of my Magic stuff anymore, but I do have this, which is like an intentionally balanced set. That was my idea. Because, to those of you who still play Magic... Well, which was probably loads. Yeah, we'll put that in front of Escape from the Dark Castle. And... Because there's nowhere sensible to put it. It's a fucking pentagram box. Well, pentagon, not pentagram. A pentagram is when you do the star. No, pentagon. Pentagonal box. 5 sides to it, not helpful. It's because you're obviously 5 colours in Magic. And yeah, it's well balanced little thing. Intended for like having like 5 players over, or up to 5 players over, and you can pick a colour, and it has like a little guide to like what each colour's like. You know, it's really basic. It's not like an expansion where like they have like cool, interesting extra rules. It's the basic. Which is still complicated because it's fucking Magic. But yeah, I think that's a really good set. I think that's a good thing to own. 2 Rooms and a Boom I've yet to play. But that's because it needs lots of people. But I don't like things like that. But loads of my mates do. Like, they like One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I think one of them even has regular Ultimate Werewolf. You can go up there for the moment. One sec. Sliding you in. Right, but yeah, I've got mates who really like stuff like that and Ultimate Werewolf and so on, but it's just not my bag. It seems too much like complicating socializing, you know? Right, gotta think. Right, I bet some of these could go on top of these Carcassonne expansions, and then that might be a little bit neater than just having all these little things there. We put Justice League Hero dice up there. Oh, it's not the right fucking size! Okay, right, let's have a think. And no doubt, I'm going to do all this work, put all this effort in, and Ashley's going to change it all anyway. It clears up the space, doesn't it? Put Digimon cards down here, and hopefully they're okay to stay there. Because I don't want to fuck around with them. No, I have to do a whole... I have to do a separate bit for small shit, don't I? What was that? Gee, I've been down here the whole time. Oh, hi guys. You alright? Yeah, I'm the only one here. You've got food. No, that noise happened again. It's outside. It sounded like a child, but none of the children are here. Right. Let's put you over here. Come on. Right, tracking the world. What is going on with you? You need to go there. Flamecraft, you go there. I am the cats, you go there. Carcassonne, you squish up there. Right, no, I think we do have to do this, but let's do this in a bit more of a sensible manner. Put them there. Put that there. Flux, regular, boring ass flux. 2 rooms and a boom, you can go there. Hero dice, you can go there and there. Cute pink dragon toy, you can go there. Cute DreamWorks dragon, you can go there. Hey, Toothless. Right. Tempted to just scatter Dragon Balls all over the thing. But that would be a joke only for me. Genuinely, it sounds like there's an upset child in the house, but there aren't any children in the house. Right. Can I get away with... Is there a spot I can fucking hide this? Big box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Big box full of Yu-Gi-Oh. Big box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Big box full of Yu-Gi-Oh. What the fuck are you? Wait a minute, what's going on here? You're loose. Why are you guys loose? And you're in a really nice condition, so... What are you? One sec. Concentrated Current. Giant Ballpark. Fallen Angel of Roses. Falchion B. These are just generic ones, aren't they? Philo Messenger for Hire. Oh, I wanted to do for hires at one point. Cyburst, Goki, These must be from boosters or something. Oh, I fucking love. Oh, I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, there's all sorts of weird stuff here. Chronomalies. Bloody hell. That was a while ago, wasn't it? I'm not current on Yu-Gi-Oh. I've probably got a whole new category of thing there. But I do really love it. It's Mama Dolce deck here. I can see the Cyber Dragons, but they're really out of date. Zombies? Sweet, yeah, I've got my thingy on. And are you just general stuff? Your general stuff. Okay. And there's all the mats, and there's the rules. Current as of last time I had bought a theme deck. And somewhere I've got my fancy ass stuff. Right, let's get this so it all fucking works. Do I still have... Is that... That's my hero deck. I gave that to a child. Not one of mine, someone else's. Co-worker's child. What are you there? What are you there? They're a bunch of keep cards nice. Alright, see if we can work this out. Because I wonder if it might be a bit more sensible. Oh, and I've got dice in there. Right. What we gotta do. Okay. So only the special deck for this one is in sleeves. What a sensible boy you are. Chimera Tech Over Dragon. Fucking cool shit. Alright. What's the thing? Alright. We're gonna have to rework. Oh. I say this. Do I care that much? Right. Oh, I'm low on battery. I should probably plug this in when I get to the other side. It's another fucking side quest, isn't it? Reorganize the Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, okay, right. Let's have a think. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be easier to store if I put the deck boxes out of the box. And so that can just be the loose cards and all the different gubbins. And up here, my fancy playmat that I won by coming in last. Yeah, right. Oh, that's picking up the tumble dryer. Also, there's a ticking clock which isn't working. It's ticking, but nothing's happening. That's special. Right. Okay, right. Spare. Where the fuck are all the other ones? I know. Right. Spare sleeves. Spare sleeves, loose cards. I do fucking love you. I'm sorry, I really do. It's really dumb. You don't get a lot of, well, they're like the worst of both worlds because of how big the borders are. You don't actually, like, there's not a lot of space for long effects, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking full of long effects, like really long, like massive bits of text to read, like paragraphs and paragraphs. My Dolce deck really winds people up because they basically need a magnifying glass to read them. I do love it though, it's so fucking good. The fuck was I on about? I need to check if any more Madolce cards came out, because I think I'm behind anyway. Last new one I got was the teacher, wasn't it? No. I fucking love Madolce, but anyone who plays me on with that deck, I say that like it's not been fucking years. Straight up, it's probably been like 5 years since I played. Because I just couldn't get to Geek Retreat, and Geek Retreat's fucking closed since then, so it kind of gives you a clue about it. We're talking pre-COVID. Pre-fucking COVID. So yeah, more than 5 years. Bloody hell. Right, that's not going to stay in there like that. That's too big. That is too big to go in there, so this does actually have to stay out, even though it's lovely. Even though it's lovely and feels wonderful to the hands. Could work with a very nice mouse mat. Got zombie dragons on it. Zombies. I've got that deck and all. This is pretty good. Let's go, zombie time. I think that's literally what I wrote on it, on the deck box. Because I have a sense of humour. Right, old Cyber Dragon deck. old type of dragon deck, you can go in there. Extra things, you can go in there. For some reason, a thing for the Dark Tower, which I'm guessing is the Dark Tower Volume 7 of the Dark Tower. That would have been fucking yonks ago that I got that. Beginner's Guide to the Zombie Horde Structure Deck. Official rulebook. As of whenever it was I last got an official rulebook. Right. If I'm sensible, right? So fucking put one of these up here. You can go there. Let's get this Cassie's little deck box, which is full of Dragon Ball Z cards. Not in a proper deck, but just whenever we've got like Dragon Ball cards. Because she likes Dragon Ball. She doesn't. On and off. You know. Has a bit too much plot for her, really. Right, can I get you in there like that? Sort of. Can I get you in there like that? I can. Right, let's get all these out then. Digimon cards. Digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Oh, I really want to play this with someone, but no one will play with me. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions. Right, 2 rooms and a boom is over here. We're playing fucking Ultimate Werewolf with 2 rooms and a boom. Because it's the same fucking thing. You can go down there, you can go down there like that, and you can be out of the way like that. Then it can be nearby, but also not be a fucking bother to the type of people who find the thought of uncool games to be a fucking bother. In general, one of the fucking worst things to happen in terms of tabletop in general, in my opinion, is it becoming cool. Because it means that now there's loads of really fun, cool tabletop games, and I'm getting fucking told, oh, you can't have that somewhere I can see it. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, oh, come on, you little fuckers. Let's go, zombie time. Round and turn and die. Right, those are the actual decks. They need a proper thing to go in. Those are just collections. Can you go in like that? No, you cannot go in like that. Let's have a think. You don't really need to go there, but you kind of have to go there. Put you. Oh, these giant chalks can go there. And then you can be hidden back there. There we go. That'll do. Right, and then we've got chalks and glitter. New fucking side quest. I've lost count. New fucking side quest. These can go fucking somewhere out of children's reach. I know they are for children, but I'm not letting them have them willy-nilly. You gonna let a child have a herb shaker full of glitter? No fucking way, mate. Right. And this is, like I say, like you've heard me. I put a lot of thought into getting things to actually fit on the shelves. And you wait. I will fucking report back, like next Neo Geo episode or something, and be like, oh, she took one look and went, I'm gonna have to change all that. Mate. I mean, I know, like, I'm mostly focused on fictionality when I did it, but like I'm the one who fucking studied art and aesthetics, mate. But admittedly, I just don't give a shit. And then Cards Against Humanity can go there. There we go. Right. Cat in the Box. It's actually a perfect size to fit on top of those Carcassonne games. So we're going to take those little ones out and put big ones in. You go up here. I don't know if we're still going to keep the shelf full of one-piece figures. That seems like that's more for manga shelves than board game shelves, but that's just me. I'm absolutely not going to ever get to the books, am I? No. No, you're not. Right, Cat in a Box can go there. Exploding Kittens can go on top of Cat in a Box. High Society can go nearish to one night, I guess. I don't care. I want to play like all the big dumb games that are bought for me and then get played by my wife because she has friends who come over and play board games. Whereas when I have people over to play board games, it's still my responsibility to do all the kid stuff. This is turning into Mike has grumps. But Mike does have grumps. But, you know, because I'm tidying up shit, and I don't really think it's a job which should have had to have been done in the first place. And also, I mean, I get it. I do get it. And it is fine. And it absolutely is. I am just being really, really silly. I know I'm being really silly. But I'm also like, it's like a reminder of all the things I don't get to do. But I make it so other people can do them. You know? My life. Christ on a bike. I don't know. I'm grumpy, but I am happy. And this will be good. It will be good long term. I'm just in a big old grump about it right now. And the fact that I am like the one having to sort it. You know? And that I'll do all of this and we'll get told that I've done it all wrong. And we'll have the temptation to say, well, if that's such an issue, perhaps you should have done it yourself. Anyway, Escape Room, which I've yet to play, and The King is Dead, which I'm yet to play. Sensing a pattern? I'm sensing a pattern. You know? Deep Regrets, I'm yet to play. Betrayal at House on the Hill, played far too much. Could do without. But you know, that's just me. Right, Betrayal. You can come up here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. There you go. You go there. Out of my way. Deep Regrets. But she's going to be like, oh, but you're not displaying any of them. Being like, oh, I was trying to fit them all there. And I'm going to sacrifice all my roleplay books because they're just never going to get used. The roleplaying, like, I've got mates like trying to like be like, oh, sort out your character, sort out your backstory for the thing. Being like, can you not just do like a basic D&D one shot? I know D&D isn't popular. Well, it is popular, and that's the problem. Because these people listen to fucking actual play podcasts where people who are trained in improv go, well, this one's better for role-playing. This system's better for role-playing. It encourages creative thinking. And they're being like, yeah, but you are going to do it at home with a bunch of 30 to 40-somethings who will all be exhausted because life is fucking horrible. And they're not going to be able to do it like the people who are fucking professional role players. You know? You just can't compete with someone who's literally been trained in it. So, can we just play the thing with the rigid rules that do limit your ability to roleplay, but I can like think of things to do with it. I want to do a big dumb quest with a sword and dragons and shit. But again, that's just me. You know? Oh well. Okay, so we've got zombies with 3 exclamation marks. Mysterium Park. I didn't really like Mysterium, but I've yet to try Mysterium Park. It might be different, it might be better. I just never... I'm right in thinking that's the one where you just... It's like... Again, it's more stuff which is great if you're good at improv. Great if you can think the way that the game wants you to think and that you're in like all-out thing, but... sometimes I just want something boring. Bunny Kingdom, that one's brilliant. That's just a really fucking... Like, there's cool ideas in there, but it's just a big old tactics game. Well, big old strategy, really, grand strategy. And that's fucking fun. That's easy. And yeah, you have to, like, explain the rules to people, but, like, it's fine. All this... I don't know. Astral Peace. That's one I've still yet to play. My sister bought it for me. It's only, like, it's a ludicrously, like, limited run. It's about as indie as it gets. It's got, like, the shittiest card quality on the outside of the box. But I've not played it because fucking simplified version of Space Grand Strategy isn't something that appeals to the wife, so which is a real shame because it's like it's simple as simple can be. It's like cut out bits of card and stuff. Like, yeah. Simple, elegant design. Simplicity. But it's not fucking... not an RPG, basically. Put you up there. Just can't find a decent place for you and something's happened to the inside of your box. Ugh. Right. Keep going. Right, let's get... There we go. Right. Pandemic, Perfect Alibi, and then it's going to all be roleplay stuff. Oof. Which again, like none of them have seen the light of day for ages because they're not fucking Kobold Press. Or there's something I want to run myself and people don't want. No. Spent a decade running everything for everybody. And people have decided, and I do want to play, but I want to play in a way which is simple and doesn't require me to basically sign away my life over trying to, like, I don't have the time to spend thinking of a fucking roleplay character I'm going to play like 2 or 3 times. Right, Pandemic can go up there. And that all fits. It's not pretty, but it fits. And if she wants it prettier, gonna have to make some hard decisions about the top shelf, basically. Right. Let's get those roleplay books. And all the other books. Oh, and there's also other board games and... Oh, right. Let's go. Shook up. Sorry, just fucking with you. Right. Oh fuck, I've been doing this for an hour and chatting to you for an hour and moaning and moaning and moaning, but I need it out of my system. And it's okay. And it's okay to have problems. You know? And really I should talk about them. But when I talk to people about problems that involve them, they shut down and it just makes everything miserable for everybody. So if I do this, it's out of my system, it's fine. Because it is all stuff which is fine fundamentally. You know? But you know, right. Big eye, small mouth, Troika. Oh my fucking god, I want to play fucking Troika. It's so fucking cool. And it's just, and like, and the rule system's so simple, but works really well. It's fucking fighting fantasy. That's the rule set. And it's all in this lovely, absolutely brilliant visual style. It's really clear. The fuck is that? I think that's next door. Okay, right. Troika. Strike! That one's quite good. That's just basically D&D 4th edition, but with more customizable rules. Oh god, we're going retro there. That isn't really a roleplay system, it's more like a ongoing board game, but it just works from the rulebook and has kind of roleplay like stats and systems for dueling and so on. It's when is this from? Paul Evans. First printed in 1975. This one is 2005 reprint. 4th edition. But like, when your 3rd edition is 1988, it's old. It's sort of, the way it plays is similar to the original, Like, not really in terms of mechanics, but there's the whole, it being a roleplay game, but not really proper role play in the way that we know it now. You know, it's not like D&D or anything. But it's all a bit like Rogue Trader was. You know, an old ass copy of Cyberpunk 2020. Oh, out of date now. Already past that. What am I doing? This is some 90s ass art. When is the fucking... Oh, where's the date on you? Come on, I want to know which edition you are. You're not the first one. Fairly certain it's not the 1st edition. 2nd edition. Which is... compatible with Cyberpunk 1.0. Good to know. Oh, it's so fucking... The art in this is so, like, 90s roleplay manual / image comics. It's so good, so bad. So good and so bad. Like, literally, let's see if I can find it. It gives you, like, examples of, like, films to watch and shit. And if I find where the fucking... Here we go, right. So we've got the different classes. I don't really know if the first-person shooter has the same ones or anything, because I have absolutely zero interest in the Cyberpunk video game. Sorry. Like, at some point I will get around to playing The Witcher 3, because I played The Witcher 1 for a bit and I was like, you know, like... the games in this engine, because it's the Neverwinter Nights engine, isn't it? And they just feel sluggish, which is really weird. Because, like, what the fuck's the name of the engine that does the other one, which does Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale. Weirdly, like, I'm fine with games in that, and like probably still my favourite CRPG is Troika's one. The Troika D&D one, Temple of Elemental Evil, that one. It's really good. Anyway, what I was saying is, this literally has like the bike from Akira on the class page for nomads, road warriors, and gypsies who roam the highways, and he's literally in the bike from Akira. Bit longer, but it is 100% like, yeah, you are just Kaneda with long hair. Some of the art is so all over the place. Some is really good, some is really bad. But yeah. But yeah, there's a class called Rocker Boys, because like the punk part of cyberpunk. You know? Which is what what's his name? He's literally like he's in like the example scenario. Johnny something or other. Not Johnny Mnemonic, though. He was also played by Kano. Right. The old Discworld GURPS game. Some D20 modern things, which I was keeping hold of for the purposes of... I kind of wanted to do a D20 system. I was going to fuck with the guts of RPG Maker to do something based on D20 system, but the problem is that kind of turn-based system actually isn't ideal for early levels D&D stuff. Like D20 system, like early on, you're missing most of your hits, and that's fine if you can just run through it quickly with people. But it's fucking grim on a computer to see like miss and when I'm really squishy, you know. Right, okay, and Macho Roller Guns and the 3.5 Monster Manual. I'm still missing my copies of the 3.5 Player Handbook, which is very upsetting because I like 3.5 D&D. I want to get the pocketbook version of Pathfinder, because I think I'd like Pathfinder. Right. We're going down the bottom. My legs. Fucking hell. Ow. Oh. Oh. That was alarmingly difficult. Right, let's see. I have a worrying feeling these are only going to fit on the top one, in which case I'm going to have to put enough stuff on the bottom one to make it so it will work. Dish Daddy packet. Hey guys, you having a hug? You're very quiet today. Very quiet today, guys. Bow eyes, curly fries. Oh, don't get in there. I've got to put books in there. Hey, Chi-Chi. I see you rolled over. You're like, I am a cuddly sausage. I know, I see. I see. Ah! Pointies. Ah, pointies. Ah, pointies. Ah, pointies. Ah, pointies. Ah, pointies. Ah, pointies. This is a dangerous way to play with cats, isn't it? You need to wash your paws. They're mucky. You got some mucky paws. You do. No, I didn't say your armpits. I said your paws. So anyone willing to wash their armpits, that's a sensible thing to do. Right. Okay. Right. D&D Monster Manual. Do you fit? You do not fit. Do you fit here? You do fit there. Okay. So I guess that's going to have to go up there. We'll put what we can below. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oof. Right. So we'll try and put roleplay stuff over here. I think there's a load of big fucking heavy ass fantasy books in the bottom part, in the cupboards underneath those shelves, and the cupboards underneath those shelves are actually the bit which need the most emptying. I don't think there's going to be enough space, I don't think there is as much space as it immediately appears, because I don't think these shelves are as deep or as voluminous. Alright. Fuck me. This is going to be a long one, isn't it? That's part 2 this shit.